Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We got a pretty good day. Clouds turning to sun, about 70. Same thing tomorrow. Less clouds, more sun. Today, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday looking pretty good, between 65 and 70 all days. And the weekend, we could get a little rain back into the forecast, Cande.
That's okay. You know, I'm taking Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday off, so I have an extended sort of vacation, a staycation, if you will.
Yes, now you originally planned those days because Jackie's due date wasn't until tomorrow, actually.
Tomorrow, that's right.
She had the baby a week early. If you're just joining us, you haven't been around for a few days. Maeve, the beautiful granddaughter of Cande, born on September 21st at 1:19 p.m., 7 pounds, 3 ounces, right?
Yes, that's perfect.
Maeve Marie, very, very
Maeve
nice.
Marie, yes.
By the way, I was noticing, not that it really matters, I never understood this anyway, we didn't get a length on the baby. You never told me that.
I didn't. You know what? I didn't get a length on the baby. That's good. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
How about that? Come on.
I'll tell you one thing. She has huge feet. She's the biggest baby feet I've ever seen.
All right, calm down with the feet, because we said that about Leah, the first baby we ever had. I looked at the feet. I'm like, oh my God, these feet are massive. They must be disproportionate to the rest of the body on a baby. They must.
I don't know. Neither one of my sons had feet this big. And Jackie, love her, beautiful Jackie, but she has big feet. She's like a 9.5.
Oh, wow.
Size shoe.
Okay. All right.
But the kid has big feet. I don't know if it's going to stay that way, but right now they're huge and very long fingers.
Remember, we'll have to revisit this when she's like 14, 15, see,
Yeah.
How big the foot actually
Now,
got.
Leah does not have unusually big feet at this age, correct?
She's, I don't know, like an 8.5. Is that big?
So it's big, yeah. It's big. I'm a 7.
Okay, so there you go. A little, you're
A little thing
7.
on feet.
You're a 7. You're also a little shorter in stature than most.
Exactly.
All right. Listen, a few things. Now, let's put you aside for a moment. I know you are. It's wonderful. I love the baby. Maeve is going to be a fixture on this program. But I have a few things to get to, Cande. One of them, because I have a lot to get into with Barbecue Tom. Let me tell you about my trip to Water Drinker over the weekend. I've been telling you.
What's that all about?
Weeks and weeks about, the farm up in Manorville, up off exit 69 of the LIE, which is like, they got the pumpkins out, of course, but in the back they have all the animals, and they have the jump pads and the swings and the hamster wheels for humans that you roll in, and the corn maze and the whole. Right. So
did you roll in a hamster wheel?
I did not, but I watched my kids
Boy,
with some of their.
I'd love to have seen that.
My kids and some of their friends rolled in a hamster wheel. Yeah. They had so much. We were there like 4 hours. I mean, it was great. We had such a great time.
Remind me, write this down for when we need a good story of my fun house experience years ago where they had to carry me out.
Was it a Halloween experience thing?
No, it was that round thing that goes round and round, and you're supposed to walk through it.
Very
You know
nice.
what I'm talking about?
Like Grease, like in Grease, the final scene where they're in the spinny thing?
Oh, I don't remember, but it's in amusement parks. Fun houses have it.
Yes,
You're supposed to walk quickly right through, and the wheel goes round and round.
Yes.
I fell on, of course, and I'm flopping around, and they had to carry me out of there.
Is that the whole story? Because I think we just did it.
I think that's enough. Yeah, you get the big picture. So I was hoping to see you do that, but the kids are great at it.
Yeah, no, they're fantastic. And we had a great time, and we finally got there. I've been telling the guys over at Water Drinker that I'd get over there. But, man, that place is just, it's incredible. We had a fun time. Cande, I had just as much fun over at Barbecue Tom's house the other day.
How did this all come to be?
All right, so besides being very close friends, Cande, very, very close, Barbecue Tom, a number of weeks ago, had mentioned he was going to practice his cooking for a barbecue contest.
Oh.
Yes, and he needed people to taste test the food.
Well, he didn't call me.
Well, it's taking place this weekend at a brewery, a local brewery, and I guess there were specific things you have to do to the food, like it has to be somehow cooked in beer somehow. So, like, he got these bratwursts, right? And he injected them with beer, and he cooked them on his smoker. I don't know how long. They were on there all day, Candy.
Oh, my. I love bratwurst.
And he made his very own homemade sauerkraut, which was not like the harsh sauerkraut you'd think of. It was like a sweet, almost, you know the onions you put on a hot dog, like the sweet onions? It was more like that, and he made his very own homemade mustard aioli. And we had bratwurst sandwiches with all that on top.
Oh.
It was spectacular. We watched football. He had a bunch of people over, Ken. I was looking for you. I was waiting to see if you were going to walk through the door.
I missed that invite.
We watched football. We had bratwurst. Then he cooked some burgers. Kids went in the swimming pool. I mean, it was just, we had a fabulous time. We chatted. You know, it was a good, relaxing day. Got to bring my father-in-law over there. He enjoyed, by the way.
Oh, and the artist known as Tony went.
Tony made an appearance. He did. And your name did come up in conversation. Tom does not think you like him very much because, last time we spoke, I talked about the coffee he made and his special coffee mug for me and all the special things.
No, it was the way you told the story.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. You all right? You need a second?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
It was it wasn't Tom. It was your telling of the story. And I asked for a cup of coffee, and not only did they brew me a fresh pot, but they put it in Tom's favorite mug. Well, I couldn't take any more of that.
Well, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But I did go a little over the top maybe last time, Candy. But your name did come up. They wish you congratulations on your granddaughter.
Thank you.
Yes. And we had a good time, and I just wanted to let you know. And this weekend is the actual barbecue competition. So
Well, good luck. I mean, he's got talent there. I hope he wins. See? I don't hate you, Tom. I hate that you love Phathead and not me.
Let's
just be clear on my hate and where it goes.
True. That's true. Because if the relationship was different and you were in my position, you would be gloating about all the bratwurst you'd be eating.
You know I'd be gloating.
Yes, very much so. A good time was had by all. A fun weekend, and hope everybody enjoyed as well. As we have now gone through, Candy, your new granddaughter, and my relaxation over the weekends. Tennis got out on the court a couple of times this weekend as well.
Did you move?
I did. And I made Leah a wager because at the end of our practice the other day, me and her, we played a set. I said, you know what? Something we need to do more often. Me and you, at the end of each practice, we need to play a set because you're
tired out and I might be able to beat you.
Well, no. Let me just tell you that Leah herself will admit that she is incapable of beating me just yet.
Leah.
Okay? So, let me explain. I said, the only way, and any tennis instructor will tell you this, the only way to really get better, besides practice sessions, you have to play matches. You need game situations to get better, like any sport. So, we played a set the other day, and I beat Leah 6-1 in the set, because I did not hold back. I did not slow down my swings, or I ripped them as hard as I could, and at the end of the set, I made a deal with her. And I said, when you think you are ready to beat me in a set of tennis, I will put up $200, where if you win, you get $200 from me. But if I win, the minute the match is over, I get to take your phone for 24 hours. You are not allowed to touch it. So I said,
He's not doing that.
I said it doesn't have to be next week or next month. I said it could be next year. When you think you're going to win the match. We're
Please
going to
let
make this
me know
wager.
because I have to be her cheerleader. I have to be there cheering on her and, yelling at you.
I will invite a crowd. I will cater it. I will have all friends and family there to watch.
This sounds like such a good time.
It'll be a good time.
This is good. I like it.
All
I
right.
know she can beat you one day.
Oh! Listen, she's capable.
She's capable.
Well, the funny thing was because I don't want to say I hold back when we're playing matches or a set against each other. But I let it fly. I was smashing these balls past her.
Let's be serious. You're a big man.
Right? No, listen. I'm obviously stronger, and
Don't
yes,
sit there like you are the next best thing.
No, I'm not. She, at this point in my life, I've been playing tennis for how long? I am 49 years old. I am much stronger than her. But the funny thing was, at the end of the set, she sits down on the bench drinking some water, and she looks over at me and says, "I thought you had a bad back."
Exactly. Check, please. That's it.
I said, so this was my answer. I said, "Leah, you don't even realize how much pain I am in right now."
Oh, please.
I was in a lot of pain. I said, I fought through it just to prove a point. I wanted to show you that Dad still had it. And there we go.
Unbelievable. And they had to carry you in an ambulance to the hospital after that. Unbelievable. Well, you better take it easy because one day they may be picking you up.
All right. We've overstayed our welcome. We got a lot to do. Entertainment coming up about 8:12, and we do have a beautiful day. Clouds turning into sun. It'll start cloudy. Don't worry. Doesn't look like rain. Sunny, about 70 most of the day. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.